honeys, welcome back to my channel. So I know that it's been about a week that I've actually uploaded to YouTube, where I'm actually sitting down talking to you guys. I went away for about a week. I was out of town. I went to Arizona due to a family emergency with my sister. Everything is okay, we're all fine, and so that's why I haven't uploaded in such a long time. I mean, I just uploaded a video a couple days ago of me showing you guys different eyeshadow looks with Cara Beauty. So that one's up, definitely check that out, but I know that it's been a hot minute. So for today's tutorial, I definitely have a full makeup application, including the eyes, the skin, the lip, all that good stuff. And I felt like really like summery vibes. I don't know why. The sun's out here in Oregon, and I got some sun in Arizona. I never get tan. It was so hot, you guys. It was like 108 while I was there. That's not even summertime. We did get some color. So my skin routine definitely changed, or my foundation colors and all that good stuff has changed a little bit, so I will be showing that to you guys. And then when I got home, I saw the PR package and I got this, the Cool Breeze Bebella Cosmetics palette. You guys, this comes out this Thursday. I think this video is coming out on Friday, so this palette did come out yesterday at noon. Hopefully they still have some available. I will link everything down below for you guys, but I really love the packaging. I love how travel friendly it is. It has a good size mirror, like really good size mirror. And you have all of these colorful eyeshadow looks. So this palette, you guys, does run for $14.99, which I think is so good. I love a good palette that has a really good price, because you're not hurting your bank, but at the same time you are getting really good quality. You can find it at BebellaCosmetics.com. Wanted to create something more wearable, something that you guys can definitely wear out, like to a party or to an event. I know that on my channel I normally create a lot of colorful, very crazy eyeshadow looks for Instagram, so I do apologize. I'm just a huge eyeshadow whore. I love eyeshadows. I love to play with eyeshadow palettes that have a lot of different colorful eyeshadow looks, and I just think it's fun. I mean, that's what my channel is mostly all about, is eyeshadows. If I ever decide to come out with my own merch, we're gonna have some nice eyeshadow quotes on my sweaters one day. Si Dios quiere. But yeah, anyways, I do have the whole entire makeup routine in this video today for you guys. I hope that you enjoy it. Please stay safe. Hopefully we're able to, you know, go out into society really soon. I am praying to God that we get to do that. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I love you so much. Besitos. But first, you know that I have to give you guys some swatches. So here we have Heated. Next we have Bahama Mama. And then this next color is called Sizzle. It's one of my favorites. I think it's absolutely stunning, and we are going to be using it in today's tutorial. Then we have Lemon Twist. Next we have Oasis. This is another stunning color, you guys, that I want to literally slap on my eyelids like right now. Next we have Coral Crush. Raspberry Twist is so pretty. I love it. It definitely gives me like a summer vibe. I don't know why. And then we have Honey Dew, a nice like mustardy yellow shade. Really pretty. Next we have Coastal Crush. And then we have Pacific Sun, Furry, hopefully I'm saying that right. And then we have On Fire. I love how they incorporated like brown reddish tones in this palette. And then we have Bali and Tahiti. I love also all of these like blue colors. Definitely reminds me of the ocean. It's really giving me like really paradise feeling. And then we have Seaside Days, and that's pretty much it, you guys, for these swatches. They're absolutely beautiful. I think the only thing that I would say is that hopefully they change the font in the palette, because sometimes it's really hard to read. But other than that, so beautiful. And with that said, let's go ahead and get glam. First things first, you guys, my lips have been feeling so dry. So I'm going to go into the brand new Fresh Beauty. This is their Rose Petal Soft Lip Cream. I love the packaging, you guys. I'm going to be using some new products from Fresh Beauty today. And I like the formula of this lip balm. I just absolutely love having soft, moisturized lips, especially when I'm going to be doing glam. I feel like they always look so dry here. So I do apologize, you guys, if you ever see them looking super crusty. Alright guys, so here we have the Cool Breeze Bebella palette once again. The first shade that I'm going to go into is called Coral Crush, and I'm not using my Morphe M433. I know, shocker. I'm going to be going into the MAC 217. I feel like I haven't used this brush in such a long time for my main lid colors. So what we're going to go in and do, you guys, is start to apply this in the crease, and then we are going to try to extend it going outwards because I'm going to be doing like a small little cut crease. So we want to go ahead and just you know, start to create the base going towards the outer corner, if that made any sense. So far, you guys, this pigmentation is freaking crazy good. I am actually really impressed. It's blending out really nicely. So take your time once you do apply this in the crease, like how I just did. Start to buff it up going upwards, so that way we get a nice soft effect. Next, I'm going to be picking up the shade called Bahama Mama because I want it to look a little bit more orangey, and I'm using this Morphe small detailed brush. Unfortunately, these sets are currently sold out on Morphe, so whatever small detailed brush that you have will work. So the reason why I'm going to something smaller is because I don't want to cover up the first shade that we just placed. So I really want this to be really precise and clean, and honestly more wearable for you guys, because I know that I can get really carried away and go all the way up to my brows. That's just how personally I like to do my eyeshadows whenever I'm creating something super dramatic. But for today's look, we definitely want to do something more wearable for you guys. So I'm trying my best to try to keep it right in the crease, nothing up too high. So you're welcome. Now I want to make this look a little bit more darker in the crease, so I'm going to pick up the shade called On Fire, still using that same Morphe small detail brush, and I'm going to apply it right underneath Bahama Mama. Because I do want this to look more like, you know, summery fire, like the sun. And then I do go back into my MAC 217 brush, and I do go back into the shade called Bahama Mama, and then I blend it in with On Fire, and then I go back into Coral Crush and blend all three shades together. Because we do want, I still want to see, you know, the different shades there. I don't want just one particular color to peek through when I do go in and cut my crease. So right here is the best time to take your time, make sure that you are completely satisfied with the blending and what you have going on. Next, picking up my Urban Decay Eden Primer, I'm going to go ahead and start to apply it on my eyelid. And a cool tip, you guys, is if you open up your lids, like I did right now, it gives you a nice guideline already of how high you should go when it comes to your cut crease. A lot of you guys always ask, like, how high should I go up? And I feel like this is like the perfect tip for that, because it's happened before where I've done makeup on girls, and I think that's the way that how high I should go, but then they open up their eyes while they're talking, and I'm like, nope, I think I can go up a little bit higher. So that's a good tip for you guys if you guys were ever wondering. So go ahead and cut your crease. Now going into my favorite eyeshadow, which is called Sizzle. I'm using a MAC 239 brush with absolutely no setting spray or Fix Plus. I'm strictly picking it up straightly from the pan. And you guys, look how beautiful this color is. This actually really tied the whole look together, and it really gave it like summer vibes, in my opinion. Going back to the shade called On Fire, I'm still using that same Morphe detail brush, and what we're going to do, you guys, is create like a smoked out wing liner towards the outer corner. Now we are going to connect it all the way towards the cut crease on top, but we're not going to take the eyeshadow all the way towards the inner corner. We're just mainly going to focus it towards the outer portion of our eye, and then just start to blend it out. Normally I don't do this, but for today's look, I definitely wanted to clean it up a little bit and make the outer corner a lot more sharper. And this allows the makeup look to look more clean and just more put together. Now to just clean up the edges and as well as apply this towards my brow bone, I'm going into the shade called Heated, and I'm using another MAC 217 brush. Now let's go ahead and move on to skin. So I'm using, you guys, this is brand new from Fresh Beauty. This is their Rose Deep Hydration Oil Serum. Now I am using a Fenty Beauty brush to apply this. You can definitely use your clean hands. So what this is, you guys, this does contain water and oil. So it's gonna give your skin a nice dewy soft finish, and actually does absorb really nicely into your skin. I actually like to also use this during the nighttime for my nighttime routine. It really gives your skin a nice plumpy feeling, and it feels really soft on the skin. So I'm really obsessed with this stuff. Definitely check it out if you guys are interested. I will link it down below for you guys as well. Now that we applied our serum, now it's time to apply our face cream. This is also from Fresh Beauty. It's the Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. This is great for normal to dry skin types. It's one of the best face creams, you guys, that I love and that I absolutely recommend to you guys. You can use this for the daytime as well as for nighttime. I do have something heavier for the nighttime, but the reason why I do like to use this for the daytime is because it doesn't feel oily or too greasy on your skin. It really penetrates really nicely without it leaving it looking so greasy, if you guys know what I mean when it comes to face moisturizers. But this is not new. It's just repackaged, and they made it a little bit bigger, which I'm really glad that they did because it is so bomb. I feel like I haven't used this primer in a very long time. This is from Too Faced and it's their Hangover Primer. I love it just because it does feel like a lotion and it doesn't feel like very silicone based, you know what I mean? I like it to also feel, you know, very soft and not as heavy on my skin, and I really like this primer. For foundation today, we're gonna go a little bit darker. This is the Maybelline 24 Hour Superstay foundation in the shade 332 Golden Caramel. I like to use this foundation, you guys, because right now I'm a little tanned from Arizona. So I do have some colors, you guys can tell on my hands. They're super dark. So my chest is not as dark as the foundation that I'm applying, but it's okay because once we do apply concealer and the rest of our makeup, it's all gonna tie together, I promise. For concealer, we're going to go into the KKW Beauty in the shade number 4. I also feel like I haven't worn this concealer in a very hot minute. So go ahead and apply the concealer like you normally do underneath your under eye, forehead, bridge of your nose, and also your chin. I got this brand new brush set, you guys, from Alki Beauty, and they were so generous to give you guys also a discount code to get 20% off. So just use my code SANDY20 to get some money off. I will link the link down below if you guys are interested. Their brush sets are really affordable and they are really good quality, so definitely check them out. I'm going into a brush to blend out my concealer because I personally like the way that it looks. It looks more airbrushed. It looks more, I don't know, like snatched. I just love using a brush to blend out my concealer. I actually do this on my clients all the time. So if you've been one of my clients, then I did this on you. But you can also use your beauty sponge, which I will, just to blend any harsh lines that I might have, you know, forgot to blend out. But just so that everything just looks blended. But definitely use a brush if you guys haven't used one to blend out your concealer. It's literally a game changer. Now for my cream contour, I'm going to go into my Maybelline Age Rewind Stick Concealer in the shade called Tan. So I'm just applying this on the sides of my cheekbones, the sides of my forehead, and then of course above my forehead, and then on the sides of my nose. To blend it out, I'm going back into the Alki brush set, and I'm just going to start to buff out the concealer. Now you guys, these brushes are super soft. I am loving it. There's nothing more better than a nice soft brush because it's really blending out my product really nicely. Next, I'm going to go into my Hourglass concealer in the shade Sepia, and I'm just going to apply it right there, as you guys can see here, just to add some more brightness under my eye. Now you guys know the drill. I'm going to go into my Maybelline City Bronzer, again with another Alki contour brush. And you guys already know that I like to apply my bronzer right now after my creams. I just feel like it applies it really nicely onto my skin, and there's no patchiness. I used to experience a lot of patchiness after I would apply my setting powder and then I would go in with my bronzer. I just feel like this just does not do that anymore for me, and it just looks more flawless. And then once I do go in with my setting powder, it just doesn't move and it still looks really gorgeous. Now to set my under eye, I'm going to go into my Too Faced Born This Way translucent powder, and using that same sponge that we use to apply our foundation. And I'm just going to start to set my under eye as well as my chin, my forehead, and all the areas where I did place concealer. For my lower lash line, you guys, I'm going to go into the shade called On Fire, and using my Morphe S20 pencil brush. And then for my waterline, I'm going to go into my Charlotte Tilbury. This is their copper, I believe it's the copper eyeliner. I do apply it in my waterline, and then I do take it into the lower lashes to smoke it out just a tiny bit. Now using another Alki brush, you guys, I'm going to start to dust off the powder. At the same time, we are setting our face with the remaining powder that we have on our skin. So go ahead and buff away. I'm going to go into the shade called Sizzle to highlight my inner corner, and I'm using a old brush from Sonia Kashuk. And I'm going to this Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio. I will link it down below, forgot the name of it on the top of my head, and I'm using the same brush that we used to dust off the setting powder. For highlights, I'm going to go into the Jenny Rivera times Bebella in the shade Dama Divina, and again another brush from the same brush collection, and just apply your highlight. And finally for lips, I'm going to go into the Morphe lip pencil in the shade Sweet Tea. And then for lipstick today, I'm going to go into the Maybelline Driver Liquid Matte Lipstick, and then on top, taking the Morphe Chill Lip Gloss. Alright my honeys, and that's pretty much it for today's eyeshadow and makeup tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys so much. Besitos, los quiero, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!